And when you work through this self-love and self-respect, everything changes. Nobody gonna treat you like crap if you love and respect yourself, honestly. And it's never about the other person. But in your mind, it creates a story that yes, it is. Finances, career. I work also with many of you that have been stuck at work and not progressing because you did not value yourself. You did not value your skills. And if you were not valued or not appreciating yourself, what you bring to your work environment will not value and appreciate you. And there are so many promotions and partnership offers and so many things that people have achieved just through relaxing the story that they created in their minds regarding health, finances, relationship. You create a story. So why transformation takes so long? Because you're stuck in the story. And the story, most of it, is just an old trigger from your childhood when you wanted to finally to go away. I don't want it anymore. That's it, I'm done. And yes, and it happens after therapy, after work that you have done. Yes, a lot of the issues dissolve, but sometimes they show up. Why? Because it's your character. That's how you were built from the beginning. How to be with it, how to be gentle with it, how not to create more stories around the story. Any questions?
Just want to say about going back about the suffering. Sometimes it almost feels, even though it hurts, it feels comfortable.
Right.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
And past maybe even people or situations that you encounter years later can kind of trigger that spiral sometimes. But I like how you're talking about keeping focused on what you're feeling, being the witness to yourself. So helpful.
And you nailed it, the comfort of suffering, right? Because it's been practiced for such a long time, for many generation. I mean, it's so new for us. Suffering is a choice. Health is a choice. Love is a choice. Abundance is a choice. It is so new to us. It's landing on us through everywhere. Oh, I have a choice. I don't need to be miserable. There's another way. But because so much of us are still in it, it's hard to get yourself out of it because you see the evidence around it. But the suffering really need to weight itself down, really be heavy to give you this wake-up call of saying, I can't take it anymore. I need to find another way. That's when the responsibility, accountability happening. You're no longer a victim, no longer looking for proof. Why should I stay miserable? And yes, since we were miserable and we were in survival mode forever, it's a nice place to go and revisit. Really nice.
Could I add that also there's a discipline at the beginning of the transformational journey that it's almost like a challenge to oneself. I know I'm just thinking about as I was entering into transformation, it was challenging myself of letting go even for a day and not be sort of, I don't know, superstitious or going back, but trying something new. But it definitely is a discipline.
Yeah. And letting go of what? What was the hardest part? Letting go of what?
Oh, letting go of old patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's scary because you practiced them for such a long time and it
Mm-hmm.
worked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's if I'll do that and that, I know what's going to be the result of that.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's going to hurt me, I know the result. Now you're trying something new and I don't know the result. I don't know. Maybe I should be doing something here, but what? I don't know.
Well,
Right?
there's an exciting curiosity, but in the same time, it's that being neutral, not to have huge expectations and not to expect huge failures.
Yeah. And one of the things what you can do when the mind spirals down and you catch yourself, if you did not catch yourself and you are in a big spiral, then do whatever you need to do to help yourself out. Walk, meditate, talk, watch something, whatever's there. But if you're already in the advanced stages of your transformation and you can see the mind, how it goes back and forth, you can start talking to it, to this process that takes you down, and ask some honest questions. What am I really getting out of it? And in that spiraling down, there's always benefits. I don't need to make decisions. I don't need to do anything. I get to be the good one by being the miserable one. There's so many stories that the mind gonna create for you just to get you back into that sweet spot of not so happy and slightly miserable, because we have experienced it for so many lifetimes. I hope you can see this very soft point, almost invisible. Why transformation takes so long? It takes so long because you have expectation for it to go faster. You have an idea of what it should be or shouldn't be, and you have frustration towards yourself that you're not there yet. The idea of transformation or enlightenment, well, it's been here for thousands of years. We're talking about Buddha. Buddha just sat by the tree, and then he started laughing and he understood everything, and the mind just went into peace and bliss. So, can you be in this peace and bliss no matter what's happening in your life? Because Buddha continues sitting under the same tree doing the same thing. Nothing have changed around him except the mind that went into peace and bliss regarding any circumstances. Even if something happening in your life, certain circumstances showing up when there's a bit of stagnation and you're spiraling into a story, or you don't agree with the circumstances that are happening for you, you can always ask, what is the benefit? Even if you get a traffic ticket, right? Quite uncomfortable moment, right? And then what is the benefit in it? Okay, maybe I should be driving a little bit slower and watch the signs or park somewhere else, whatever there is. Okay, I learned. Okay, thank you. I should be paying more attention to that. What's the benefit in it? Even if you had an argument with someone or somebody spoke to you in the way that you really did not like, right? And the question is, what is the benefit in it? What am I getting out of here? Maybe I'm building a stronger skin. Maybe I get to watch my wounds that are still activated. Maybe I have an opportunity here to grow stronger. Maybe there's something that I still need to work through. That's why it came up. So if you look that you're benefiting from every circumstances in your life, there's no more bad or good. It dissolves because everything is a benefit. Everything is working out for you. And you can see backward. Probably most of the listeners had at least 20 years of life experience or more, right? So if you look at your life experiences, you can see that any circumstances that you have experienced that might have been not so pleasant at the time when you were living through them, later on as you pass through it, you look back and say, wow, I learned so much. It changed me, it evolved me.